Namaste and welcome to my channel. I'm Chidananda from the Capital Current, and today we're diving deep into what I call the fourth strike in America's trade war against India. A new, shocking 100% tariff on Indian pharmaceutical products. No warnings, no discussions, no negotiations. Just a post on Truth Social and boom, 100% tariffs slapped on life-saving medicines exported from India to the United States. This is not a minor move. It's a direct blow worth $12.72 billion to India's pharmaceutical exports. And it's designed to push Indian companies to do one thing: manufacture inside the US. Unless an Indian pharma company is building or constructing a plant in America, its products will now face a 100% import duty starting October 1st. Let's break down what this means. The numbers you need to know. India is one of the largest suppliers of medicines to the US. In 2024, our pharma exports were valued at $12.72 billion. And Indian medicines aren't just common, they're essential. In 2022, Indian companies supplied 4 out of every 10 prescriptions filled in America. Thanks to affordable Indian generics, the US healthcare system saved $219 billion in 2022 alone, and a staggering $1.3 trillion between 2013 and 2022. That's the scale of India's counter strategy. New Delhi is now diversifying exports, boosting pharmaceutical sales to Africa, Latin America, and Southeast Asia, and even planning to export more to China to reduce dependence on the US. Over 60% of India's raw materials for medicines come from China, and now finished products might be sold back to China and to emerging markets, insulating India from US pressure. By the end of this year, the situation will stabilize. And even if Trump raises tariffs to 1,000%, it won't break India's resolve. The oil angle, the real game. But tariffs are just one piece of the puzzle. The real story? Energy and oil. US officials claim they want to end the war in Ukraine. But when you look closely, it's clear. They want India's money. They criticize India for buying discounted Russian oil, calling it funding a murderer. But then they say, we hope India will work with us to buy oil. It's not about morality, it's about Trump's America First push. Donald Trump calls it self-reliance, Atmanirbhar America. But here's the truth, this isn't how self-reliance works. You can't simply force foreign companies to build factories overnight. Setting up manufacturing units takes years, not weeks. What this move will do is unleash a storm of inflation in the US pharmaceutical market. But Trump doesn't care. He's a billionaire, and he's the president. Rising medicine prices don't hurt him. Immediate impact on India. The stock market reacted instantly. Indian pharma stocks plunged sharply. Sun Pharma hit a 52-week low, down 5%. Biocon fell 3.3%. Zydus Life Sciences dropped 2.8%. And the Nifty Pharma Index was down 2.54% in a single morning. But make no mistake, this impact will stabilize within weeks. India already knows this trade pressure is coming, and we've been preparing for months. The fighter jet factor. This double standard shows up everywhere. Turkey is also buying Russian oil, but there are no tariffs. Why? Because the US wants to sell F-35 and F-16 fighter jets to Turkey. If India cancels its Rafale deal and buys American jets, we'll become a VIP overnight. It's all transactional. They want our market, for oil, for weapons, for pharmaceuticals. On, deals with Pakistan, a hidden agenda. Doesn't stop there. Recently, the US signed deals with Pakistan for rare earth minerals and oil exploration, with an investment of $500 million. Why? Because America needs resources, and they want them under their control. The final truth. This entire drama, tariffs, sanctions, oil lectures, fighter jet deals, has nothing to do with Ukraine, democracy, or morality. It's about money, markets, and control. Washington knows India is now one of the world's top 3 energy consumers, alongside China and the US, and they want a piece of that massive pie. They don't want India to trade with Russia. They don't want India to buy from Iran or Venezuela. They don't want India's pharma dominance. What they want is simple. Buy American oil, buy American weapons, build factories in America. That's the real agenda. 1. Final thoughts. This is not a trade dispute. It's an attempt to pressure and profit from one of the world's fastest growing economies. But India is not a weak player anymore. We have options, we have allies, and most importantly, we have leverage. So let the tariffs come. Let the threats continue. India will adapt. India will respond. And India will rise. India will adapt. India will respond. And India will rise. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned, because the global economic chessboard is just getting started.